Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan Battle video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at red and blue light orbs, Jeice Burter, and how good they are at 100% in the hidden potential system after their Extreme Z Awakening. So red and blue light orbs, Jeice Burter, they are a space traveling warriors lead, 150%. They raise attack and defense for one turn and raise the attack and defense by 20% for one turn of their allies on their super attack, which is very crucial because they kind of exist in two states. They have attack and defense of 200%. They launch an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super. They have a great chance of evading attack, which is 70%. They are space traveling warriors or special pose category support, so key +3, attack and defense of 40%. They get 50% attack and defense up to 200% for every attack performed. And when receiving a super attack, they have a chance of evasion going up 10% temporarily. This means that they sit at 70% evasion, and then if they're receiving a super, they jump up to 80% evasion, which immediately makes them pretty good. Then when there's an ally whose name includes Ginyu attacking in the same turn, their chance of evasion before attacking goes up by 10%, so theoretically a 90% evasion unit against supers prior to super themselves, and then all allies attack and defense of 30% for 2 turns. So in terms of links, look, Frieza's army, Frieza's minion, Ginyu Force, Tag Team of Terror, Signature Pose, Loyalty, Fierce Battle. This is a Ginyu Force centric link set. It is not a link set you're going to see on any other kind of unit that isn't a Ginyu Force member, that isn't a Pui Pui, that isn't a Dodoria, that isn't a Zarbon, and so yeah, just don't worry about their links. If you're using them, you're probably linking them up with a Ginyu of some kind. Categories: Tranquil Seekers, Ginyu Force, Drone Forces, Mission Execution, Planet Namek, Saga, Space Traveling Warriors, Special Pose, and Terrifying Conquerors. Now for them, the nice thing about them is that they just need an ally whose name includes Ginyu. So they immediately don't have a huge restriction on them. Like outside of obviously being a support for Space Traveling Warriors, which is great already, because that covers all the Ginyus plus a lot of great units like Frieza, Cooler, etc. They simply need a Ginyu, and then that will give them 2 great abilities: the extra 10% evasion and the 2-turn boost for allies. But these guys are a unit that is going to exist in 2 states. In events where you can have evasion, these guys are going to be an evasive tank. They can build up to 1.1, 1.2 million defense. They can have 90% evasion to super attacks. They can have 80% evasion in general, and they can have pretty just good levels of defense. Then you couple that with the fact that they raise allies attack for 1 turns, then 2 turns, and then they've obviously got their support, and you're looking at like a unit that can fire 3 super attacks potentially in a turn, boost the rest of the rotation by 60%, give the rest of the rotation 40% support, and then give the rest of the team another 20% support for 2 turns. So to cut a long story short, they are pretty diabolically good. Like from a support function, it is essentially massive. Like it is absolutely massive just how good they are as a unit. I think like when you look at support units, I think these guys are up there as one of the best. Their ability to be an evasive first slot tank, whilst also being just in general an incredible 3rd slot unit if you need them to be, their offensive production, their ability to fire multiple supers, their combination of different types of supports. They have 2-turn support, single-turn support, multi-turn super, or single-turn super support, and yeah, they're very heavily reliant on evasion as a core defensive mechanic for sure. If you take them to an event where you disable evasion, you're probably just going to throw them in the 3rd slot and call it a day. But that's okay, because they still give you a ton there as well. They will still give you 2-turn support there. They'll still give you 40% in-turn support. They'll still give you a solid unit that will have decent defense. 1.3 million start of turn at a rainbow level, and then obviously raising on their super attack as well. So yeah, it's really I think they're probably one of the best support units in the game. I genuinely think that they are, and because of how they are orientated, like because of how they function, because of the fact that they cover signature pose and space traveling warriors, because they only need a Ginyu. They're probably one of the less restrictive units that actually just works. Like, they just work, they just do a lot, and I think it's really, really, really impressive. So I think overall, for me, these guys are probably one of my favorite supports in the game right now. I really like them as a unit. Like, I liked them before they EZA. I thought they were very, very solid, reliable, good units that did a lot of fantastic work, and they still are. They do an incredibly good job. So for me, very, very good stuff. And yeah, I would say for me overall, really, really good unit. I was very impressed with them. I think if there's any EZA here that you want to use or do or anything like that, I think these guys are honestly really solid. Like, I just think they are really incredibly good. They're versatile. I think you'll find yourself using them much like I did when they first came out. I think you'll find yourself using them a lot. Like, I think you will see that they are going to be incredibly useful. So yeah, I'm very, very, very happy with these guys. Very happy with them. And yeah, I think for me, it is absolutely fundamentally crucial that if you have these guys, you EZA them, because you can use them on a variety of teams. I will say, obviously, Ginyu Force is their strongest right now because Space Traveling Warriors need some love. But yeah, I genuinely find these guys to be really, really good. So if you are interested in a great evasive tank / also one of the best supports in the game, then I think it is more than fine to pull the trigger on these guys. I think it is going to be fantastic, and yeah, I think you should definitely give it a go. But other than that, honestly, that's it from me. If you are currently working on everything, look, I think fantastic. Go for it. But yeah, I think you should definitely be acting on these guys sooner rather than later, because I just think there's so much value to gain out of them. I think their EZA is very good. I think they're actually crucial. Like, I think the difference in performance of the Ginyu Force team with them on it compared to without them on it is fundamentally, like, completely different. I think the difference is huge. So very, very, very good stuff. And yeah, that's it from me. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like. I always appreciate it. You can let me know how things are going, and you can let me know your thoughts, opinions on the units. For me, they are really top notch. I really like them. I'm sure you can tell by the video. So yeah, honestly, a unit that I just enjoy using. I think they enable Ginyu so much. So yeah, I'm very, very happy with that. So anyway, that's it from me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care and bye.